All right, I got this question via Discord yesterday, and I thought it was a good question that deserved a good answer. I replied, but the more I thought about it, the more I felt like I should do a video about it, so I'm doing it for everybody. Hey, George, got a couple questions for you. I've watched much of your content on YouTube, and I've purchased a day session before, so they purchased a Zoom pass. How much personal, keyword, or group coaching do you provide struggling traders? Well, let me address group coaching. That's the easiest. Well, that's what the whole group is about. The Discord, the boot camp, the Core Strategy Academy, weekend homework, all of that is designed to be group coaching for traders. Now, personal coaching, that's a different note. So one reason I charge an upfront fee is because you do initially get some personal coaching in the sense of in boot camp where you learn 3 levels that bounce, then you put them all together to create an end of the day chart revealing all of the core strategy trades for that day. When you submit your chart to earn your badge, I will give you personal feedback. Now, most people just pass. There's no feedback to give. You got it. You did it. But some people I have to create YouTube videos for that I send to you personally. It is not something I publish publicly, but if you need personal coaching to clarify some issues for that level, I provide that to you. So I'm going to make sure those first 3 levels you know how to mark if you submit your charts. I can't force you to submit your charts. That's why I beg of you, please earn each badge so you can get personal feedback. That way you want to know that you're marking the levels right. I would like to know that you're marking the levels right. I would also like to know where there's struggling points so I can clarify those things for future students. But 80% of the people pass on their first submission. The other 20% I give personal feedback and coaching. Also, I just launched something brand new in my group. And that is if you want, there is an additional fee for it. But you'll see why, because my time commitment to it. We will create a personal one-on-one channel just for you and I. And on that channel, you can ask whatever you want for 30 days. Okay? So if you want that, you can do it. Some of my students would rather purchase a Zoom package from me and we hop on Zoom. And that's a really good way because what I can do on Zoom is we can turn Zoom over to you and you can mark the levels for me live and I can give you feedback and coaching. So you can do a personal channel in the Discord group just between you and I, or you can purchase a Zoom package if you want to go above and beyond the feedback that you get when you submit your charts to earn your badges inside of boot camp. I hope that makes sense. Does your course teach or recommend platforms to use? Yes, we have many Ninja Traders and we have many Tradeovates. Pick your, I do Tradeovate because I'm Mac. I don't want to switch to a Ninja Trader that uses PC technology, but I have often thought about it because I like some of the things that are available for Ninja Trader, which is discussed in our group for scalping and how to use them. Of course. Yeah. And in fact, when we're trading live, when I get into a trade, I slide over my DOM and you can watch me manage my trade. So yeah, that's part of everything. I truly believe we offer an A to Z training program. One of my members who's currently doing some Zoom trainings on the weekend, he came into this with zero, which is great, actually. He has no bad habits. Zero knowledge, really. Executive, all that stuff. He understands business, A-type personality. But as far as this business of scalping the S&P futures contract, this was all brand new to him. And so literally we went from A to Z. He's still in that process. He's still in that path. And he will tell you, he's tried to shortcut the process a couple times and learned, I can't shortcut the process. I've got to go through all the training. I need to make sure that I'm doing the training right. And that's why I got the Zoom packages. He said, I need to make sure. In fact, here's something that you don't know. If you go through boot camp and you want to go through boot camp again and submit your chart a second time, I'll judge it again. It's no big deal. I love doing it. So just because you go through boot camp once doesn't mean you don't go through it 2 or 3 times. And people will tell you On the third time through boot camp, so many light bulbs go on. They'll say, I don't remember you saying that the first time I listened or the second time I listened, but the third time I listened, it made sense. And it's hard to talk about, so there's 3 bounce levels. It is hard to talk about the first bounce level without talking about the third one. But when you're learning the first one, if I mention the third one, you don't get it. That's why you got to go through the boot camp once and then go through it again twice at minimum, in my opinion, because then you can see how these levels relate to each other and how they can provide backup levels for each other. So the personal coaching is involved in you earning the badges. If you want additional personal coaching, get a private channel or buy a Zoom package. But the group coaching, that's every day, all day. That's what we do.
Stay green, my friends. And to learn more about our group, go to microstrader.com.